Welcome to the video today, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got the best settings for my Caddx Ratel 2 camera. This has a 1200 TVL starlight sensor for low light, aluminum housing, so it's really light, and it's pretty affordable for the quality of camera that you get with this. So stay tuned and let's get into it. Alright, so here inside my OSD, we're going to take a look at the settings that you initially get with this camera. So you got your auto exposure, white balance, day-night settings, image hands, video settings, etc. So let's start with the auto exposure. I got this set to 14 for the brightness. I think it comes default 10. I didn't touch the exposure mode. You can play around with that if you want, but I don't advise that. White balance I got set to manual. I felt like auto was just a little bit too washed out for my liking. For the day and night mode, it's set to EXT. If you want image for night, if you fly in the dark, you could try turning that to auto. That'll switch to black and white. Then you have the 3 DNR setting. This comes set to auto, which I believe is like a value of 4. I recommend turning that to manual and dropping it down to 1 or 2 at the most. And what that does is analyzes the difference between the frames in order to adjust the pixels and improve the fidelity of the image. You can see right here you get a lot of motion blur when you crank it up. And I was seeing that even at a auto value of 4. So I dropped that back down to 1. And that seems to suit me just right. So now I'm going to reset the settings and show you what it looks like when you start dialing these up a little bit. Okay, so it's a value of 12. So bring that up a little bit. Let's go to the white balance. And you can see how the red gain and the blue gain start to affect the image. Alright, now where I live in Michigan right now, it's really snowy and bright, especially with the overcast and the snow on the ground. So I found it really hard with the settings that I had previously. So I spent some time dialing this in, and I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, we're outside now. I really wanted to try to get a flight in to really show how it looks accurately, but it's currently snowing right now and it's really wet, and I do not feel like crashing this in the snow. So I'm just going to walk it around like a goon and show you what the snow looks like through the camera of my drone. You can see how when you turn the white balance to auto, it just really whitens everything up, and it's not actually that bright outside. A little bit of motion blur on auto. Yeah, that looks terrible. So like I said, try to keep that at a value of 1 or 2 and you should be fine. And that's that. If you want, try to give these settings a try and let me know in the comments down below on how you like them. And happy flying.